Okay, this video is on the further example on relation between coefficient and roots of quadratic equations. So these are the key points that we mentioned in the last video. Now let's take a look at some of the more difficult example of this topic. Example 3. The roots of the quadratic equation x squared minus 5x equals to minus 4 are alpha over and beta. Alpha is less than beta. Without solving the equation, find the value of alpha minus beta. Okay, as I said in the last video, when doing with such question, we will always write down the sum and product of roots of these two equations. The equation given to us is not in the general quadratic form, so just shift the 4 over to the other side. We'll get this, and we will have alpha plus beta equals to 5, and alpha beta will be equals to 4. Once we get these two relationships, remember in the last video that I mentioned that in this type of question, it's always good to find alpha square plus beta square. So alpha square plus beta square is equals to alpha plus beta square minus 2 alpha beta. And what we will have here will be 5 square minus 2, 4 equals to 17. Okay, now let's look at question 1. We are required to find alpha minus beta. Okay, since this type of question is a bit new, we need to make a guess where can we get the value of this from what we know. Okay, so one of the good guess that you can think of is we just try to expand this equation, just squaring it and try to expand this equation. So expanding the equation, we'll get alpha square minus 2 alpha beta plus beta square. Okay, notice that we have alpha square plus beta square from here, and we have alpha beta from here. And therefore, we are able to find out what is alpha minus beta whole thing square. If we square root both sides, we will be able to find out what is my alpha minus beta. Okay, so alpha square plus beta square, from here we know that is 17 minus 2 times alpha beta, which is 4, and this will clearly give me 9. Okay, so this means that alpha minus beta is equals to square root of 9 plus minus square root of 9, which will give me 3 or minus 3. But if you look carefully at the question, they do give a condition saying that alpha is less than beta. What this really means here is that if alpha is less than beta, then alpha minus beta will be less than 0. This means that 3 is not the answer that we require here, so we'll reject this, and therefore alpha minus beta is equal to minus 3. Proceeding from here, let's look at question B, part B. Part B requires us to find out what is alpha cube minus beta cube. So, to find out what is alpha cube minus beta cube, we will attempt to factorize this. This factorization you are supposed to memorize in your A maths. It will be alpha minus beta, alpha square plus alpha beta plus beta square. Once we factorize, you can see clearly that alpha minus beta is what we found previously, which is minus 3. Alpha square plus beta square will be 17. And alpha beta will be 4. Calculating this, we will have negative 63. And this will answer my question in part B. Now let's look at part C. Form an quadratic equation in X whose roots are alpha cube and beta cube. It's basically the same as the previous two examples, except that the way you find your alpha cube and beta cube are much more difficult. So, to get a quadratic equation, find the sum of roots. So the sum of roots will be alpha cube plus beta cube. Alpha cube plus beta cube will be alpha plus beta alpha square minus alpha beta plus beta square. Notice that this is very similar to alpha cube minus beta cube. Okay, one way you can remember is that the minus sign is always the same here, and this sign and the first sign that you have is always the opposite. If this is minus, this will be minus, and if this is minus, this will be plus. Similarly, if this is plus, this will be plus, and if this is plus, this will be minus. There's some trick that can help you memorize the sum and difference of cubes. Okay, alpha plus beta, we have it from here. Alpha plus beta is 5. Alpha square plus beta square will be 17. Minus alpha beta 4. So this will give me 45. Okay, next we proceed to find the product of roots. So the product of root will be alpha cube beta cube, which will be alpha beta cube. And this will give me alpha beta is 4, which will be 4 cube. 4 cube is 64. Now we can proceed to answering the question. The question is asking for a quadratic equation, so the equation required will be x squared minus sum of roots x plus product of roots. This will conclude example 3. Okay, now let's take a look at example 4. In example 4, we are looking at a bit more complicated expression. You can see that we are finding alpha 4 and beta 4 here instead of 3. So this actually illustrates the techniques how you're going to further find alpha 5 minus beta 5. Of course, most likely you won't see them. Okay, this question is similar to question 3. So what we do is write down the product and sum and product of roots. The equation given with me is this. Expanding this and rearranging it, we get this. Okay, so the sum of roots will be 3 and product of roots will be minus 2. The first question requires us to find alpha square plus beta square. Similarly, it is the same as the previous three example. So alpha square plus beta square is actually alpha plus beta square minus 2 alpha beta. So alpha plus beta is 3 square minus 2 minus 2. So this will give me 13. Okay, alpha minus beta, I already illustrate how you find alpha minus beta in the previous example. So going through the motion again, we have alpha minus beta square equals to alpha square minus 2 alpha beta plus beta square. So alpha square plus beta square is 13, minus 2 alpha beta will be minus 2, and this will give me 17. This means that alpha minus beta equals to plus minus square root of 17. Hence alpha minus beta square is equals to 17. Okay, notice that in this question here, there is no restriction, so both are acceptable answers. Okay, let's look at question part C. We are required to find alpha 4 minus beta 4. Okay, let's attempt to factorize this. To factorize this expression, we can think of alpha 4 minus beta 4 as alpha square square minus beta square square. Using the sum and difference, using the difference of 2 cube, this will give me alpha square plus beta square, alpha square minus beta square. We can further factorize this into alpha square plus beta square, alpha minus beta, alpha plus beta. So alpha square plus beta square, we know that it is 13. Alpha minus beta, we find from a previous example, is plus minus square root 17. and alpha plus beta will be 3. So this will give me the answer plus minus 39 square root of 17. Okay, let's look at the last question. The last question asks us to form a quadratic equation in X whose roots are alpha 4 and beta 4. So we proceed to find the sum of roots. Sum of roots will be alpha 4 plus beta 4. Okay, if you look at this, it will a bit challenging to find, but if you think of where does alpha square plus beta square come from, deducing a similar way, we can try expanding this expression. By expanding this, we will get alpha 4 plus 2 alpha square beta square plus beta 4. And what we need from this equation is here. And we have alpha square plus beta square here, and we have alpha beta whole thing square. So filling in the gap, alpha square plus beta square will be 13. So 13 square equals to alpha 4 plus beta 4 plus 2 alpha beta square. 2 alpha beta will be minus 2. So moving the equation around, we have alpha 4 plus beta 4 equals to 13 square minus 2 square. And this will give me 161. Now, let's proceed to find the product of roots. So the product of roots, which will be easier to find, it will be alpha 4 beta 4, and this will be alpha beta 4. Alpha beta 4 will be minus 2 to the power of 4, which will give me 16. So the equation required will be x squared minus 161x plus 16 equals to 0. So that's end the example. Thank you.